a new year has started and everyone has goals. Like for example, you want to achieve a new grade or climb a route or boulder outdoors or indoors, or you want to win a competition. For these goals, you have to train. And in this video, I will give you some tips on how to reach your full potential this year and get the most out of your climbing and training. My goal this year is to try out more things that I'm not that good at. For example, like for me, it's slabs. I really don't enjoy it, and like standing on small holes and trusting your feet is still something I have to work on. So I will suggest to you that you try out new things, like even like try out different disciplines. Like if you only do bouldering, then try out some lead climbing, or try to go outdoors, do something like that. Or if you're just if you're just doing outdoor stuff and you don't really like new school competition climbing, then I suggest you try that out too. I think everything you do in climbing helps you become a better climber. So even if you just do one certain style and discipline, it can help you to do some other stuff to be a better all-round climber. Another really important thing is to enjoy the process of figuring things out, especially like when you climb a boulder or route. Just focus on like the process of figuring everything out, on the moves, and don't focus too much on the goal, which in this case will be the top or like the send, but also in the bigger picture over a few weeks or months, that you don't focus too much on your goal, but have it in the back of your mind, but don't focus too much on it, but rather really focus on the training and enjoy it. Because if you don't really focus on the training, it will always be a lot less effective than when you really focus on your training and on the movement. It will be a lot more efficient, and you will get better faster. I already made a video on being focused in training and on training sessions. If you are interested in that, then the link is here. One of the best things to get stronger for a project is to try to stick with one discipline and really focus on one discipline with specific training for that. For example, when you have a bouldering trip coming up in a few months, then stick with training for bouldering and don't do too much lead climbing, for example, so you really can get better at one discipline. I know it's sometimes hard when people do both disciplines, and you really want to do both, but I really recommend to you just try it out and stick with one discipline for a few weeks or months, and you really see a lot more progress than when you just do this and do both at the same time. This of course doesn't mean you have to stick with it forever, but maybe a few weeks or months, or maybe a year, where you focus on one discipline. Another great way to improve your training and climbing is to subscribe to my newsletter on my website. It's in the description down below. I try to give you a lot of new and different content on there and really help you become a better climber. You also will be notified, will be the first to know if I have some new content or things coming up. Like for example, my tool I've been working on making volume building easier, which will be available soon. So make sure to subscribe. When I'm climbing in the gym or even outdoors, I always see people get on climbs straight ahead without looking at it once, and then like struggling further up with not finding holds or not really knowing what to do. I think it's something everyone can improve, or nearly everyone can improve for the next year, is to get better at route reading and visualization. Just if you haven't done it before, then just try to look at the climb. Where is it going? What holds are there? Where is the crux maybe? Yeah, how is the style of the boulder or route? If you're already doing it, then maybe try to be a little bit more detailed about it and really make sure you see all the hold, make sure to see all the movements, how to move your body and how you move your feet especially. Try to make it a rule for every climb you do that you have to look at it and visualize it before you get on it. Also, a nice way to do that on especially bouldering is when you brush all the holds. So you have to look at every hold when you brush it and look for where the holds are. So that's also a really nice way to force it that you always brush the whole boulder so you don't miss any holds. So if you already have your goals, there's still an important thing missing, and that's a plan. This plan can reach from a specific training plan to just knowing where and when you climb. For example, if you don't really want to make a specific plan, then still make sure you know when you want to be really strong, for example for trips or competitions. Look at the calendar and look where all those dates are and when you want to train and when you want to be strong and stuff. And if you haven't already, write down your goals for this year. If you think, I'm only climbing in the gym and I don't really have goals, then maybe think about which, of course, grades are always something we want to get better at, but maybe also try about certain movements you want to get better at, or styles like slab climbing or steep overhangs. But also maybe you have a certain weight you want to hang from on the fingerboard you want to reach, or a certain number of pull-ups, for example. Or the goal is just to enjoy this beautiful sport and have a lot of fun. That's also something I always try to do, and is of course one of the most important things. Sometimes it is not that easy to do when you train for a comp or something like that, but I think still if you love the sport, then it's not that difficult. But sometimes you just have to appreciate what a nice sport this is and how much fun it is to do it. So I wish you all the best this year, and I hope you reach all your goals you set out. I also reached one goal in the last days of 2023, which is that I reached 500 subscribers on this YouTube channel here. Thank you guys so much, and also welcome to all the new subscribers in the last days and weeks. I know last Tuesday I didn't upload a video, but there were some things going on at home, so I didn't have the time. But from now on, I will upload every Tuesday and Friday, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. And there will be a lot of new cool things coming up on this channel and also my other social media platforms. So be ready for that. Also for next week I have planned to do a video about Lattice Training. If you don't know it, it's like a training platform. They make training plans for athletes, and I have used it for the last year now. So if you have any questions about that and the Lattice Training plan, then make sure to write them in the comments down below so I can also answer them in the video. That would be really nice if you have any questions. It would be helpful for me that the video is really benefiting you guys. So thanks for watching, and I see you guys in the next video.